Hello, and welcome to my very first Minecraft Let's Play video. Today I want to try to start a series from scratch, and pretty much a channel from scratch. This is going to be, I've placed a few videos on YouTube just to kind of test out the account and to see how it's working. Full disclosure, I'm really new to this and not great, but, I want to try to begin a journey and kind of see where I can go on streaming and getting better at the game, and I invite you to all come along with me. So we're going to create a new world, and let's name it New Beginnings. There we go. There we go. I do like to play on survival. Um, you know what? Since it's the first time, let's try easy. Now I have played Minecraft before a little bit, but um, maybe what we'll do is we'll play a survival on easy. Then once we've kind of gone through that, the next time we'll bump it up to medium, and then we'll do the same thing and try to do it on hard. Um, I feel like that might be slightly cheating. Let's turn off the starting map. Um, we'll do a random seed, push out our chunks a little bit. We'll show our coordinates. I think that's the only fair way to maybe keep track. We'll come down here. Oh, let's turn on a few of these. Let's see what we got. That could be fun. We'll create some custom biomes maybe. And we'll try that. Alright, that's all of the things we can adjust on that. We will go ahead and turn this to a single player game. You know what? Let's leave this option available. We'll do invite only. If anyone feels free to go down to the comments and let me know if you'd like other people to jump on board or not. We'll try to see about finding some. I do have some friends that I play with. Let's do this. I have a few of these packs that I really like the look of, but let's see. Let's go through just a couple of these. You know what? I think one's enough. Here we go. We will jump into our new beginnings. I really don't know how long these videos should be, like how long I should make each one. So, any feedback would be really appreciative in the comment section. Excuse me, I am sorry. My voice has been a little under the weather lately. But yeah, any comments would be really appreciative. Any feedback on what you enjoyed, what you didn't. Let's see. Here's our first glimpse of the world. Okay, so it looks like we may have a little cave over there. We've got ourselves some birch, some oak, spruce, ice. Okay. Looks like some kind of underwater ruin. While we're here, this could be bad, but let's just start off with this. I know it's a little dangerous right off the bat, but we'll get us some sea kelp. That'll save us from having to go around finding coal later. And the coal that we do find, we can use on torches. And I hate having to do it, but I really do like having a bed really early on, just as our options. And don't worry, I am going to be going back for all of that kelp. We got a second one. Just need one more. Free seeds, can't turn that down. I really like this texture pack too. I fell in love with it on a different playthrough, and I've used it ever since. Yeah, this is going to be one of my first real attempts to really make a go of streaming, and I hope that y'all enjoy it as much as I hope to, yeah, have fun creating content. So I'm not sure what kind of, you know, time people have spent on this game, whoever's watching at the moment. There are a few different uses for kelp. You can always just replant it for a renewable fuel source, and I believe there is a trophy that comes along with that. You can just put it in a furnace or something and make an edible kind of snack. It's not really helpful as far as if you're looking for a quick way to refill your hunger, but it is something if you have nothing else available. And okay, so we've got copper down there. I think I see coal. And then you can also actually use it to help create water source blocks. And that can come in handy if you're ever trying to do a, say like a water elevator. That will help you get up and down, you know, load points and stuff very easily, very quickly. And the best part is if you use a little bit of soul sand from the nether and the magma blocks, you can actually do it without ever having to lose any oxygen as well. So you don't risk drowning while going up or down it. And we may end up utilizing one of those later once we get a base going. I just really... Alright, I guess I'm probably making people nervous. Let's let's at least get some tools going. Let's see. Yeah, I really want to try to get a third piece of wool before nightfall. But we at least have the stuff to make it now. Let's climb on up. This is kind of a risk because we don't really have... Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Wow. Apparently I have never jumped, so... Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves one more sheep somewhere. Trying to listen for any sounds of one. There we go. Alright. While we're already this high up, let's risk going up a little bit higher. We're just going to go up to the tippy top of this mountain. And, we're just going to get a little lay of the land here. We're going to look at our surroundings and see maybe what direction we want to head. Okay. So it looks, I mean, pretty barren out that way. I think that's maybe a little mix of birch in the distance. That might be the beginnings of like a mountain biome. And we've got the spruce forest kind of area, which, I mean, I like building with spruce, but I really don't like the aesthetic of having a base in it. Um, just because I hate putting a lot of time into a build just to have it completely covered with snow. And until we can get a way to kind of keep snow from forming on our builds, I really don't want to have to do a lot in that biome. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here because I saw a little platform of like exposed uh, like stone and gravel and things. This could be a really quick way of getting a little bit of coal for us and possibly even some open air iron. So let's come back over here. We'll go ahead and pick up this one other log as well. Just right here in free forest. So I think tonight we'll either do like an open air bed situation, or we may just dig into a yeah, we may just dig into the hillside or something, and then use that as an excuse to get down underground and maybe try to find ourselves some ores or things like that. Alright, so here we go. Just up a little bit. Definitely need ourselves a sword and a pickaxe. I'm going to stick with just that for right now, and the mentality behind it is if we're about to start getting some coal with our pickaxe and possibly stone or cobblestone, I really don't think there's a need for us to invest too heavily in everything wooden. So we'll just stick with this for a minute, and then we'll transition over to stone or hopefully iron pretty quickly. Now then, get us a little bit of coal so we can get some torches going. And I suppose we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That'll be a furnace for us. We'll do the same thing again. 7 and 8. That will get us a smoker. That should be a blast furnace. Stone sword. Stone pickaxe. Stone axe. And a stone hoe, and why not, we'll do a stone shovel as well. And now we very quickly need to put our... Oh, do you know what I did? I made a mistake. And that could cost us here. So I completely forgot to grab the makings for a bed, and now we're about to pay for it. I remembered that one of my wool was a different color, I believe. So let's see if we can get far enough away from this guy to safely work here. I think we did it. And I got way too much of the wool, or the dye. And I guess we're going to be going with a pink bed for now. I mean, it is better than, I like pretty much any color over the yellow. I'm just not a fan of yellow. And so now we will go ahead and get our stone sword, our stone axe, stone pickaxe, stone shovel, and our stone hoe. Might as well make ourselves our 3 furnaces as well, along with some torches. So let's get our bar situated a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and at least still use the wooden ones for now, but we will prep what we're going to be doing with the other ones. So let's just move some stuff around, kind of get situated a little bit. Actually, we're going to do that there. And we're going to, I used every bit of that coal, didn't I? Well, you live, you learn, I suppose. There we go. Not too bad of a problem. So we can do 8 items with 1 coal. That will get us 24. So we'll throw in some kelp, we'll get it going. We'll get us some dried kelp blocks. You know, in the games that I've played with this, I have seen a little bit more, expectations and stuff out of these types of biome generations, I guess, where it's all exposed to the air. There's usually a lot more resources just kind of out and about. So it is a little disappointing. That's okay. We'll find something very soon. And, yeah, we'll be on our way. Let's see how far we can get down here with this. Maybe we'll get lucky and this will be like a... I think we're onto something. See if we can get a nice little vein of copper pretty soon. I like the way the blocks look, but I have not completely figured out the mechanics on oxidizing them. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how that works. Here we go, we'll be replacing that. And I am playing on the PS5 on the Bedrock Edition. If y'all are interested, I can. I'll put the seed down in the description on this video, so that way if you ever would like to play along, or at least see anything in the world that you like, you know, you'll know how to get to it. Alright, we're about halfway through on that. Let's see, that was 24. Let's do another 8. It'd be nice if we could work this out so we get a perfect number of 9. So when it all comes out of the furnace, we can make these wonderful little dried kelp blocks right here. Because even though coal, 1 piece of coal will get you 8 items smelted or cooked, a dried kelp block will get you 20. So I really like the practicality of that, especially if we can find ourselves a base near the water. We can plant some and kind of make a little farm for it. And I believe that is a bone. It is. There's a couple of them. Those are great sources of early game bone meal. I just saw something running around here. Wolves, hey. Oh, let's see what we got. So on this texture pack, let me see if I can get them to look at me. There is our wolves. See if we can, maybe 2 will be enough. Oh, not enough. That's disappointing. So the cool thing about this is if you can actually get a dog as a companion, the face on the texture changes. It's really cool. They go from the face of like a really kind of scary looking wolf to like this lab boxer kind of mix, like a cute little puppy face. Really, really cute. I am a big dog lover in real life. I mean, I love all animals, but I mean, dogs are man's best friend for a reason. But let's see, we'll get one more of these out of here. So that'll give us 5 left over. So we're gonna have a ways to go before we can get all of that. I don't want to sit out here too much and just kind of waste time. So let's go ahead and let these last little bit finish up. We'll go ahead and carry them temporarily. And you know what? We'll go ahead and make our smoker as well, since we've got the logs to do so. And our hunger is getting a little bit low. So here's what we'll do. I'll go ahead and show you as an example, since this is a perfect excuse and reason for it. We'll put one of those over there. And we'll go ahead and cook up our mutton. But while that's cooking, so as you can see, I've got about 3.5 hungers left. So when eating this kelp, it really isn't the best way to go about it. Now, I mean, the food actually, it does consume very quickly, but it's not really practical if you're looking to try to recover in the middle of a creeper fight or a PvP or anything like that. But, you know, in an emergency, it will get you through. So, we are going to be heading off to somewhere, and we'll just, we'll see where it takes us. But we've definitely got ourselves a good little start. You know, one of the things I wish that Mojang would take into consideration is now that we have the new glow squid right down there, which I love. I love how you can do the glow signs and things like that. I would really just love if we could get a glow-in-the-dark bed. I think that could be so much fun. Or maybe it's just a bed that has like a little built-in nightlight or something. For any of the younger Minecraft lovers that love to play, it'd just be a fun little feature, something cute. But, well, we definitely got our copper vein down there. I think we may come back at that at a later time. We'll just stick with mutton right now. We'll, oh, here we go. Okay, so we got ourselves some little red. So we'll maybe switch it up into something a little bit more of a, you know, more guy kind of color. Nothing wrong with pink. It doesn't suit me well. Now this cave might be a fun little opportunity. And never hurts to have access to some sugar cane early on. Sugar cane. Goodness. Let's leave that for a second. And we will Go ahead and throw a torch just to be on the safe side. Because I think the sun was getting ready to go down. We'll go ahead and jump down there and chase that. Oh. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Light that up a little bit because this can make me a little nervous here. But that's interesting, seeing the grass underneath the water. So let's pop back up topside real quick. And we'll grab the last of this. There we go. And now we can take a quick look through here and just see if there's anything that's interesting. Okay, I know I saw an ore. I think that's, yeah, the green fleck has a pattern that gives us our copper. The iron looks a little bit different. You know what, it's kind of way early in the game, so let's go ahead and save a little bit of these resources. I know I definitely don't plan on building here long term, so let's just grab our stuff and we'll head back up. And we will set down our temporary roots real quick. Grab our final torch and be on our way. Now, copper is one of those things that I like to play with, but just in all honesty, there is so much of a... it's really hard early in the game to grab a hold of every single resource and kind of carry it around with you. You quickly run out of space, so... I mean, even as you can see, I'm really kind of quickly getting kind of bogged down by some more or less semi-useful, semi-useless. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of a little bit of this. We know we're not going to be using... I don't usually use diorite. We'll kind of clean it up a little bit. The oak sapling, we can always plant that for a new tree somewhere. The wooden sword is going to break sooner rather than later. And aside, just for now, we can get that out of there. And we'll put our food there, crafting table there, and we will continue on our way. Maybe we'll get lucky and find like a village or something, or a desert temple. Some kind of access to some really nice early game resources that are a little bit more hard to come by. And we'll go ahead and save the wool. There's nothing wrong with maybe making some carpets or things like that. Hey, look at there, we got some pumpkins. I'm seeing a few beehives around here too. That could always come in handy. Just making sure I got them all. Okay. You know, I think think we'll keep... Maybe we'll climb this mountain. We'll climb the mountain and see what we've got over on this side. But I've got a lot of hopes for something in that area. So we'll see. I'm hoping for a village or something, but I think getting to the top of this little mountain will definitely give us a better clue of what we're dealing with and what we can look forward to. So wish us luck. Okay, gonna look at the ground so that way we can get nice and surprised up here. I think this is it. Alright, this is the way we came. And, oh, okay. Well, that's a nice big cave system. A lot of birch, a lot of spruce, a lot of oak. Got some beehives. That's really pretty. This little hillside. If we need blue dye for anything, that could be really useful. Hey, I see a village. Woo! Now let's take a look at my hunch and see how right or wrong it was. Oh, that is definitely pretty. It's interesting. Okay. So we've got like a little peninsula type thing going on over here. That actually really makes me sad because I feel like being that close to the water, there should have been a single part that kind of like makes it look like that it's kind of natural. Now it just seems to be the water is appearing for no reason right there. Maybe we can go back and fix that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and head toward this village and see what we've got. Looks from here like it may be a mostly plains village. It may butt up against that spruce and maybe taiga. But we'll know when we get there. You know what? Let's leap of faith it. We'll take the expressway down. I'm still hoping to see... No. Still copper. I would definitely love to get a hold of some iron. Now, depending on this village, there is a way for us to get a few iron at the expense of an iron golem's life. So I always I debate that because, you know, he's out there doing his job. He's taking care of the villagers. Am I that greedy that I need it that bad? Usually it's like in an emergency. If there is something that I really, really need it for, and there's just no other conceivable way to get it really quickly, maybe. But usually, you know, I try to let him do his thing. Go ahead and stock up a little bit more of our food. Well, that is interesting. It looks like some of this isn't generating in. Okay, looks like a lot of things aren't generating in. So I think if my understanding of this is right, it seems like the flowers spawned first and the village kind of was an afterthought. So the game placed the flowers. This is so weird. Okay. We're going to have a very hard time protecting villagers if we have to deal with this. Okay, let's get to work. Let's do this real quick. With villagers... Yeah, we're definitely going to want to have villagers around. We're definitely going to want to be able to trade with them. And we can't do that if they have been killed overnight by mobs. So let's just grab ourselves some real quick, easy resource. We can always update this to like wood blocks or something a little bit later on. But for now, let's just get a real quick something that we can go ahead and fill in these holes that have generated. And try to get them as safe as possible before nightfall. We at least want to encase the entire outside. Okay, so it looks like that is there. I think we found a door earlier, so let's do a few more of these houses. I think there was 2 over here. Yeah. Let's see. Really hoping this guy can go back into his house. Now I doubt he's going to do that without a little assistance. Of course he's not. But the sun is going down, so villagers are starting to go to their places. We do have an iron golem, which does help. Something at least. Just really quickly making sure that these guys will be safe. Okay. We've got one guy in here. I really need to get the rest of these going. I need to do it quick. Come on, where is he at? Where's these guys? Okay, there we go. I don't know why I didn't use an axe for that. It would have been so much better. Okay, let's just get him in there safe. Okay. So we've got one down. We've only got one guy in here. Okay, is that him? Nice, okay. We've got our second 2, that's 3. I think that's the actual, yeah, that's a librarian, so that doesn't matter. Anything else this way? No. We've got him, we've got our church. Or cathedral, however you'd like to say it. Okay, and I believe these are usually... Oh, I thought that was like a fisherman's hut. Is someone in here yet? He is. Sweet, there's another one. I mean, we've got one for now. And we're going to avoid the creeper. You know what? Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay. We're just going to meander over here for a little bit. Okay. So now, well, I hear him. I don't see. Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's go and get us some string. Wow. Okay. Let me just wreck this entire potato farm thing here. I know there are creepers still around here, which makes me incredibly nervous and uncomfortable. Just heard a skeleton as well. Alright. Oh, that's so not good. Okay. So, let's get out our... There we go. Let's do that. And we will go ahead and repair up this little area. Get us some more potatoes in play here. There we go. Okay, so we've got our villagers trapped at the moment, which is a great and wonderful, wonderful thing. There is way too many flowers for me to want to really work in this area as my base, but we will definitely grab the wheat as well. There we go. And we will try to replace that too. But with the wheat, we can get ourselves some animals or cows. You know, something that we can actually begin to breed for a more permanent food source. We do have ourselves a little pen over here. And I know I saw a cow. I don't really like having sheep like as a penned up animal, just because it's kind of hard to keep the grass growing for them. But this cow will work perfectly. There we go, little fella. Let's go ahead and get you over here. We'll see how bad this is. Okay, and it's pretty bad. So instead, we are going to just disassemble and repurpose for our own use. Wow, I have filled up on space that quick. You know what? I mean, one cobblestone, we can get that a lot easier, so... We're going to come down here just a little bit off the side where it's a little more flat and easy to operate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Let's do 8 and 9. We will come back and grab our gates. Oh. Okay. Let's do that for now, and then we'll come back for that other fence post. We'll do one, maybe there and there, with our final gate being our final fence. We'll do a fence. Just right here in the corner. Then we'll throw a crafting table down. Well, little fella, you are quite the acrobat, aren't you? There we go. Alright, so now we just need to get ourselves another cow. Oh, hey. Alright, we got us a few more little structures back here. So let's see what's going on over here. Oh, what is this? What in the world? What is going on? What is this? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What in the world? What was that? Okay. What the what just happened here? Okay, well, we know not to walk on it, whatever that is. I was sinking? Dying? I have no idea. But I didn't like it, and now I'm running out of, Okay, let's risk it. I don't trust whatever this is over here, but let's get off of it quickly. Okay, we got a goat and a pet villager. Looks like we've got ourselves a stonemason. Oh, yay, bread and apples. Okay. We can live to see another day now. Sorry, my good man, but I may be needing this a little bit more than you do. Let's put that there to consolidate up. We'll definitely grab the apples. We will make ourselves a bow, which will be better off than that. 3 gold nuggets. I mean, we really don't need the nuggets now, but I think we could definitely use that. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll definitely take the spider eye over the snowballs. And what do we have? We got beetroots. You know what? We really need beetroots too. So we've got our white wool. We can get more of that. Let's come down here and grab these beetroots. Always do that. Okay, then we'll get our beetroot seeds back. That's why. Mm-hmm. I was just starting to wonder why that would have done that. Alright, you know what? There's no sense in trying to play hero with this thing. It doesn't want to exist. It doesn't want to exist. I don't think y'all want to see me spend the rest of the game over here trying to... There it is, boys and girls. There is our iron that we have been so desperately looking for. And we've got ourselves enough. Alright, we are definitely getting rid of the iron, or wooden sword for that. Okay, you know what? While we're here, before we sleep through the night, I just remembered kind of why we had come over here to start with. Let's try to see if this villager is back in his house. Of course he's not. I mean, it would be really amazing. Oh, no, not this again. Come on. Well, I was trying. Alright, now let's go ahead and sleep through the night. And we will... I guess we lost that villager. Whoa, something got very close to us last night. Okay, so let's try to do... We'll end the video here pretty soon. Let's finish it with this. Let's get a little section where we're planning on building, and we'll leave it there for now, and we'll come back on the next video. I've got a feeling that I need to get off this snow again, or I'm going to have the same thing happening. We are still looking for a little bit of string, and there he is. Because we want to get us a bow and maybe even a fishing rod. I think that could be pretty fun. We may do a little, maybe a little lakeside fishing hut or something. We got Savannah. You know what? We know where the village is. We've got our villagers safe and sound. We didn't really get a lot of things. We can always come back for the brewing stand, the bookshelves, the lectern even. We can take the farmers, make sure they get set to like potatoes and things. But for now, let's just work our way back over to that ocean that we found earlier. And we will try to set up a little something over here. Might as well get our hands on more sugar cane. I believe the ocean was this way, if I'm not mistaken. Suppose a map would have done us a lot of good, wouldn't it? Excuse me. Hope I didn't get turned around. Nope. Okay, there we go. Yep. So we got ourselves a little ocean view here. We got a nice little beach. Got some sandstone. Let's see what we want to do here. I want to find a nice little deep fishing spot. Something that's not too incredibly shallow. Because I don't know if it's a game mechanic, but I've always had better luck whenever I'm on deeper water. I mean, it seems like fish still appear if it's really shallow, but if you can actually get it way out there in the deep, you tend to get a little bit, seems like quicker luck. Well, I mean, that has definitely got a deep enough hole, I think. Okay, so we got ourselves a little beach. Let's should we do it on this side or that side? So if we do it over there, we can actually just kind of cut away a little bit of that sand, dial it back, make us a little safe flat platform, and just fish right there. Or we can kind of do it from this side. Let's see, what direction is the sun going? The sun is directly overhead, and I think setting on like that direction. So if it is, that would make that side west. So north would be that direction. I think it's moving that direction. Either way, the sun won't be setting over there, which means the sun won't be directly in our eyes in the mornings. Let's put it over here. Let's take a couple trees, just real quick. We'll make us a couple of chests, and we will store a little bit of this gear that we've got. Just throw the bed down there for a second. Throw that down. And we need like one more. So where are those really weird looking trees at? There we go. We can always kind of grab one of those without making it too obvious. Oh, seriously. Okay. Let's throw these down. Let's put all of our stuff in here. Like that. We'll keep out a furnace. Definitely keep those out for the moment. Let's go ahead and do that. That. 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, that's not enough. 13, 14, 15.